In a sun-baked land where rolling hills met a drowsy village, lived Domingo, a donkey burdened by a life of monotonous labor. He hauled carts and plowed fields, his days as gray as his coat. Domingo yearned for more than a life of simple toil. One sweltering afternoon, while wandering near the edge of the forest, Domingo stumbled upon an extraordinary sight. A magnificent lion's skin lay discarded among the thorny bushes. An idea sparked in Domingo's mind like a mischievous flame. With trembling hooves, Domingo seized the lion's skin and draped it over his frame. He peered at his reflection in a murky puddle, scarcely recognizing the beast staring back. Was it truly him, or a king reborn? Bolstered by his disguise, Domingo strutted towards the village, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. The lion's skin rustled with each step, a deceptive whisper of power. The villagers, upon sighting the lion, erupted in chaos. Screams pierced the air as they scrambled for safety, abandoning their homes and possessions in their haste. Domingo watched with growing satisfaction. For days, Domingo reveled in his deception. He feasted on the villagers' abandoned food and slept in their cozy homes, enjoying the spoils of his charade. Power tasted sweet on his tongue. But the villagers, though initially terrified, began to whisper among themselves. They were young adults who had seen lions, and something about this one felt off. Their fear slowly began to morph into suspicion. Driven by hunger and desperation, they decided to observe the lion from a safe distance. They tracked his movements, noting his peculiar gait and strange habits. One fateful afternoon, Domingo, bloated with stolen food and emboldened by his success, grew careless. He tilted his head back and let out a loud, uncharacteristic sound. The sound echoed through the village, shattering the illusion. The villagers froze, their eyes widening in disbelief. The lion was a donkey. The villagers roared in anger, their patience exhausted. Domingo, realizing his folly, attempted to flee, but it was too late. The villagers, fueled by righteous anger, swarmed upon him, their makeshift weapons raised high. They seized him, stripped him of the lion's skin, and rained blows upon his hide. The charade was over. Reality had come crashing down upon Domingo. Domingo, humbled and bruised, was driven out of the village. His dreams of grandeur shattered. He limped back to the fields, his tail between his legs. The villagers returned to their lives, wiser for the experience, replanted their fields, and learned a valuable lesson about appearances and reality. Domingo, back in the fields, reflected on his foolishness. He had sought to be something he was not, and in doing so, had lost everything. He realized that true worth lies not in outward appearances, but in inner character. A donkey could never be a lion, but he could be a good, honest donkey. From that day on, Domingo embraced his true nature. He worked diligently, helped others, and earned the respect of the village, not as a lion, but as Domingo, the donkey. He learned that pretending to be something you are not is a temporary solution, and one's true nature will always be revealed. It is better to be true to oneself